Today we're making a traditional Keema Matar dish. We are adding our little twist and we are using Grace Halal Corned Mutton. So if you want to see how this turns out, stay tuned. So we are going to be making Keema Matar, which is a dish out of Mangal, India, right? It is translated to mean pea and minced meat, as in green peas and minced meat. So we're going to be doing our little version of it today. We don't have any green peas, that's fine, but we are going to be using minced meat in the form of corned mutton from Grace Foods. Our good friends over at Grace Foods sent us over some products and they said have fun. So this is us having fun today. Now, I know you know about corned beef, but this is corned mutton. And if you're wondering what mutton is, it is sheep. Well, older sheep. Lamb is usually referred to sheep that is within its first year of life, and then mutton is anything over 2 years. It's considered mutton meat. So that is what we're going to be making today, and we're going to be making it in a traditional curry style. Now, this is my first time working with mutton, so I am anticipating that it's going to have a slight bit of gaminess to it, but that's okay because it's going to be able to stand up to these rich spices that we have here, right? So we have an array of spices here. We have ginger, cumin, methi or fenugreek, we have cinnamon, we have coriander, this cardamom, how could I forget cardamom, star anise, turmeric, chili peppers, bay leaf, onions, curry leaves, shadow benny. Listen, we have a big lineup. So this kitchen is going to be smelling like straight out of India. So stay tuned with us as we get into this recipe. So we are going to toast our spices. If you want to get the best out of your spices, the best thing is to always toast them, right? So we added in cumin or the jeera, star anise, cinnamon, methi or fenugreek, coriander and cardamom. Some nice spice blend here. And the trick to this is not something you set and forget. This is something that you have to watch because the process goes really quickly and you don't want your spices to burn. So you just want to put it in a pan over medium to high heat, and the heat is gonna help the spices release their oils, and the moment it starts to get fragrant, that's what we're going for. So we're just gonna shake it around. You might hear a little packs, that's fine. But we do have long again on this, because again, we don't want anything to burn, right? We just want to wake it up. All right, so we are going to grind our spices, and you could use a coffee grinder, like what we are using today. So I'm just gonna grind it until all of that dissolve. Look at that. There is nothing like toasting your own spices, guys. Seriously. Okay, so we're finished grinding up our spices. I'll just put this at the side. So we're getting ready to start. Now, what we are going to pair this dish with is some nice coconut rice, which is going to be very easy, but that's going to be a real classic combo. So this meal should come together really nicely and it should taste fantastic, right? So let's get into it. So we're starting off with some coconut oil, also by Grace. And the recipe, of course, with all of the measurements and stuff will be on the link below, so you don't have to worry about how much oil she puts in there. Waiting for that to heat up just a little bit. I want to see a little rippling in the oil, which I am seeing now. And then we're going to add in our onions. And I want to cook the onions a little bit that they get translucent, but also not that they get fully caramelized, but I want them to get a little brown, just a little, because the longer the onions cook, you're gonna we're gonna bring out the sweetness in the onions, and that's what I wanna get at this point. So you see the nice little color that we have on the onions? This is what I wanted. So now we're gonna add in all of our garlic. You can never have too much garlic. You can never have too much ginger either. Well, yeah, you can have a little bit too much ginger, but not in this dish. And some chilies for a little heat. Saute this around. So we're gonna add in our spice blend now. Action happening. The aroma, gosh, I wish you guys could smell this. I love how this smells. So you're gonna add the turmeric now. This one is gonna give us our little color. So at this point, we're adding our curry leaves and the bay leaf. Right, so at this time, we're going to add in our mutton. Very easy to open. And let me see. I don't know what I was expecting, but I am pleasantly surprised. And it's good to try new things. So now you might be accustomed to corned beef. If you see the corned mutton, don't shy away from it now. Try it out. So I just want to kind of chop it down a little bit. So what's happening before, we was getting some good myriad action at the bottom here. Lots of nice caramelization, which is going to add with flavor. I am liking this. Now this could go good in a samosa. The stuffing inside of a samosa, I'm seeing that. Right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and some black pepper, just a little at this point. Turned up the heat. I'm gonna add all the water, and you're gonna let this cook for maybe about 15-20 minutes. All right, so we're gonna cover it now and do our rice. So while our Keema Matar is doing its thing, we are going to make our coconut rice. We added some oil, and we're just gonna add in our rice now. And if you're wondering why I added the oil in before, that's a little trick from Padawi. To toast the rice a little bit, but then also to get it glossy. Stir it around, and we want to make sure that the oil touches every grain of rice. All right, so now I'm going to add in the bay leaf, just to let that get a little fragrant in there. And we're going to use Grace powdered coconut milk. We're using the whole packet because we want it to be extra rich. I mean, we're making coconut rice, right? So you want to taste the coconut in the rice. And again. Nice. Just gonna add some salt. Again. And cover. Nice. So our rice is finished, and just as a final step to our mutton dish, we're gonna put in some fresh shadow benny, you know, just to give it a little extra pop at the end. So I'm gonna take out some of my coconut rice here. we're gonna go with our curry mutton dish. The moment of truth. The flavor is a lot milder than I expected. So if you're accustomed eating corned beef and you find corned beef a little bit too strong, then the mutton will definitely work. I ain't lying all year. The consistency is also, I don't know, it's definitely different to corned beef, a lot milder, and it's great for absorbing any kind of flavor. So I'm getting all of the spices, the ginger, the garlic, the little shadow benny we added at the end, and then the coconut rice is just kind of toning it down a bit. I ain't gonna lie, I am pleasantly surprised by this, eh? So I've got my tropical rhythm, and this is the reggae medley. I am seeing orange, pineapple, lime, banana. Okay. Cheers. Not bad at all, and it is not too sweet. But let me get back to this mutton now. I am I really like the preparation of the curry and the blend with the curry and the mutton. All yeah, it works. It works. If you want to be very traditional, you could throw in some green peas in there. That will give it like a little extra sweetness. But without the green peas, it works and it tastes good along with the coconut rice. So look for the product. It's a green, yeah. Look for it in the grocery, and all the leading groceries, of course. Look for corned mutton. And when you look at it, don't watch it side eye. Say, Crystal make this and it come out good. I could make it and come out good too, right? Special thanks to our friends over at Grace for sending over their halal corned mutton. This product can be found in leading supermarkets nationwide, so be sure to try the recipe, and when you do, tag us and let us know. See you on the next one.